King's Dominion has moved into Friday through Sunday operations, which means haunt setup is in full swing. Since the park is closed Monday through Thursday, the decor team has been hard at work moving all the big haunt set pieces in for its big opening night on September 22nd. All right, so first thoughts here. We have the new metal detectors up, but the way we would normally go into the park, we now have to walk around to go in the center area. So we're pretty close to open. It doesn't look like there's a crazy line, so it looks like it's probably helping.
Moving fast too.
Yeah, let's check it out. All right, so they have the main metal detector right here that you go through. That's a weapons detector. If it bings you, or if you have a stroller, then you have to go over to this line over here. Strollers go through the old-fashioned metal detector that they had at the front gates for a while. Then they do bag checks and stuff here to see if you're clear. And there's two different entrances, one over there, one over here, and they're scanning people in. And Shari went in pretty quick, right? Yeah, I got binged.
No weapons.
No weapons. I got binged. So something with my my wallet or my phone, because that's all I have. And this is my favorite part right here. Is now this is all open. All the metal detectors are now gone, and you can walk straight up, scan your ticket, and go straight into the park. This is amazing. Look at this. This all used to be metal detectors right here. So open. All right, well, that was our first trip through the new entrance, metal detectors, weapons detectors, all that, and I think that went very smoothly. That is going to be amazing for haunt in those
and
times.
Saturdays, like today.
Oh yeah. Like there's a lot of people up here in the front area, but everybody got into the park very quickly. This is the upgrade your day. This is normally where we would go to get our fast pass stuff situated, but that line is really long. Now, we can go anywhere that they sell fast passes, so we don't have to go there. Okay. We can go down to the Skyflyer booth and do it, or gift shops, or something like that.
Awesome.
All right?
Okay.
So we'll find that out. We'll go there. All right, the first stop on our haunt tour is the Cornstalkers. Now, that is normally where the guy pops out, but now they have a farmer's market sign over it. I know they were painting it earlier in the season. I heard that Cornstalkers may have like a new layout or new design or new theme or something. Well, I guess the theme is not going to be different because it's going to be Cornstalkers, but I heard there's going to be something different about it, so excited to see what that's going to be. All right, looks like a lot of the facade for Condemned and some of the details for Condemned are now up. Looks very spooky, very Tower of Terror-esque. All right, it is Pumpkin Eater time. We're going to take a quick walk through the Pumpkin Eaters Pumpkin Eaters Scarezone. A lot of the decor is already up for the Scarezone. Missing the corn, but I'm assuming the corn gets one big mass delivery just before haunt, so it can keep its appeal. Get it? Appeal, and it's corn. So you got the pumpkins up in the trees. Got the big barn here. Got the ugly rotting pumpkins. Ew. They look so real. Oh, is this new? I don't remember that.
It does look new.
Huh. It's like a water tower with big creepy pumpkins on it. That feels new. The windmill. I think the windmill was here last year. That guy was definitely here last year. There's Peter's house. There was something here last year too, right? Well, I guess more corn. We're still missing corn is what we're missing, yeah. And that is Pumpkin Eaters. Definitely made some big changes there. Got a lot of stuff set up this week for it. All right, they are getting things ready for Grim Woods over by the Grizzly here. They got 4 big trees spooky trees right outside Grizzly Gulch General Store, which is the entrance for Grim Woods. This is a maze that continues to get better and better every year as they continue to plus it. 2 years ago was the first year. Last year they added some cool features. Can't wait to see what they do with it this year. In the archway here between Old Virginia and Candy Apple Grove, we've got some chandeliers up here. Now, years ago, this used to be a scare zone, but it hasn't been a scare zone in the last couple of years, so it's interesting to see if they're going to be doing anything.
Kind of dangerous, in my opinion.
It was always kind of crazy because they would cover it and there's so much fog.
So dark. Scare actors, people running.
Yeah.
So I'm
it was really small.
I'm glad it's not a scare zone.
It was really small too, so it was a really confined space. Usually vampires, right? I think it was a vampire scare zone.
Yeah, because I remember coffins and stuff. Yeah.
We've got Blood on the Bayou setup going on. This is the facade for Blood on the Bayou. Blood on the Bayou is actually way back there in the middle of Twisted Timbers. And then over here we actually have the old Zombie High building, which in 19, Zombie High, that was the last year to operate it, was removed for a expansion in 2020, but then the COVID hit and we never saw that building open again. So, but Blood on the Bayou, one of my favorite mazes. The detail in this maze is phenomenal. So if you come down to Haunt, you definitely have to check this out. This isn't a Haunt update, this is a Winterfest update, but all of the trees, or most of the trees that are lining the carousel, all have lights on them, at least where, oh no, actually this goes all the way up. Wow, so yeah, a lot of lights going up for Winterfest. Christmas lights always take the longest to put up, so that's why they start so early with that. You know, they do a lot of wrapping in the trees. All the trees over by the bathrooms over here are wrapped. This tree all the way up to the top is wrapped. Yeah, it takes a lot of crew. It takes a big crew, a lot of nights to get all the Christmas lights up, so that always starts really early. Also looks like Center Walkway, or Center Stalkway, has not started yet, so that would be uprising from last year. So it'll be interesting to see if this week they get a lot of work done on that. And the big facade for Trick or Treat is now up as well. It's really cool how they can put these together so quickly. It's actually in a whole bunch of different pieces. So like this here is a piece, this here is a piece. So there's a total of, 8 pieces here? And then they just forklift them in, set them into position, and then they hide the pallets so you can't tell that it was forklifted in. And then they go in behind them and dress them for the window dressing. So these rooms for Christmas and winter, for Winterfest and Haunt, will have stuff in them. I don't know if anything's set up yet. I know in here there's a whole parlor, and the parlor gets set up for Halloween and Christmas, so it's really cool. Nothing yet. Still working on it. Looks like everything fell over because it got moved. Hi! Oh, one of my favorites, the Cleaver Brothers Carnival is getting set up right now. The main entranceway into this crazy freak show. Not a lot of stuff set up in this area yet. They, you know, again, you can tell these are just forklifted in. There's the forklift, boop, boop, and pick it up and then just bring it right over. But the window boxes are in. They don't have any of the tent stuff set up yet, but usually they make it look like you're sitting in a tent. Ooh, they've actually expanded over here. I wonder if it's going to have a whole new layout, or if Carnival will extend over this direction. Interesting. Excited to see what happens. So walking around Camp Snoopy or Planet Snoopy. No decor up yet over here, so still got a lot of work to do before the, what is it, the Great Pumpkin Fest? Something like that. Before the kids event starts up in a couple of weeks. I'm honestly really shocked at how much they were able to accomplish in 4 days. So since we were here last time to now, it's crazy how much they actually got done. So, okay, here's a question for everybody. What is a scare zone or a house that you miss that is no longer here at Kingston Bay? What do you got?
Well, okay, the number one thing I really miss Zombie High.
Oh my God, it was so good. The principal at the beginning.
The prom, yep. So good.
Yep, I like that one. I liked, that was one of the first mazes I had ever been in where you could interact with people in different spots of the maze, because the hallway, the main hallway, you kept going in and out of classrooms and looking at the main hallway, but you could see people throughout the maze in that main hallway. I liked that. I thought that was really cool. Mine is going to be Club Blood.
That's probably the second favorite of the one I've done.
Oh, it was so good.
It was so good.
Yes, they need to bring, if they could resurrect a maze, that's the maze I would want. I would want Club Blood back. All right, well, that does it for the update here. Thank you guys very much for watching. Got a lot more King's Dominion Haunt content coming up, so make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share if you can to help us out.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for your support. My name is Clint.
I'm Shari.
We're the Novaks, and we'll see you guys on the next adventure. Bye!